I've got this 54 Chevrolet 4x4 conversion truck that we're doing for a rancher in Montana behind me to show you a little speed bump on the road to SEMA. We've got invited to a show to have this truck done in 17 days. You can see the condition of it. We're going to have to put about 200 hours in this truck in 17 days to be able to accomplish that. So we're going to work on that, more on that in a minute. Meanwhile, I've got all my license plate pieces made, and this is my actuation motor here. I put an axle in it. I put 3 gears on it, a stainless steel chain right here, a limiter switch to locate my plate in both locations. I've got my 2 stainless steel chains. I've got my side brackets that hold and support everything. I use my round stock to use my style lines from the truck, ground them in my round stock, and molded that all the way around here, around this one, and around my license plate. My gears are in place on my license plate. It's on one side, plate on the other. And then if all this works, we'll send all this all out and have it chromed, and let's put this thing together and see what happens. Well, gang, it's the moment of truth to test out our custom actuated license plate. As you saw, all tore apart on the table over there in a million pieces. There's a lot going on. A little bit extreme, maybe. You know, I probably got over 100 hours in a license plate at a last-minute idea just to take this thing to Vegas. We got 3 chains, 5 gears, quarter actuation at the motor, half actuation here, and hopefully they're all going to flip and work as planned. And meanwhile, I got a little surprise for you on the other side. We've been using this as our mock-up on our other side of our plate. Well, Greening Automotive finally got done with the pieces that I've been waiting on, and they're here now. And let's test the license plate, and I'll show you what we got going on the other side. Here we go. Bam! What about that? Greening cut all these emblems out for us, and they did a real nice job, but we decided to go all out. Normally on the license plate, we would either paint that on, paint the emblems on in different colors and stuff like that, or just put a sticker on the car somewhere. But in this one, the truck being a cameo, I decided to make a cameo license plate. A cameo is a raised design with contrasting layers, and that's exactly what I've got right here. So we have a cameo plate on a cameo truck. So let's get a look at this thing all together. Well, finally, here it is all together. I've had this idea in my mind for a long, long time, and it's taken me hundreds of hours to make everything you see here. I made the tail lights, the bumpers, the license plate. I made the tailgate, I made the corners, I made the whole bed. And after all that time to have it all together and see it together, oh, it's just a great feeling. I'm still waiting on Greening Automotive to get my emblem back. They're making me a mid-Chevy's logo that's going to be a mirror image of it, just a time and a half larger. Got a few more little Mickey Mouse stuff to do. You notice the tape on the different places on it. We use that tape. You heard the saying, open the can of worms. Well, we use this tape to help keep the lid shut on the can of worms. We'll take it, if I'm working on this tailgate and I notice something wrong with that bumper, I'll take, instead of stopping on my tailgate and losing track where I'm at, I'll just pull a piece of tape out right quick and right on there, straighten bumper or whatever I need to do, and then I can proceed on with my tailgate and I don't get confused or lose my steps. So it's a really good thing to do. You can put that tape anywhere and everywhere, and then when you come back to that project, boy, you know right where you're headed with it. So from here, we'll tear all this back down and send everything out and have it chrome. These will be chrome, this will be chrome, all that will be chrome. And the next time you see it together, it'll be finished. Also, we're going to start working on our headliner. Here's my headliner I'm fixing to fabricate. I'm making this out of Babinga wood. I've made my entire floor out of Babinga wood. I've inserted Babinga wood into my tailgate. I'm going to do these strips of the Babinga wood here. I'm going to arch it. I'm going to install these stainless steel strips. I'm going to polish them so the headliner overhead will look just like the floor will look behind you. That's going to be a really, really nice little feature right there. Also, on our road to SEMA, we've taken a detour down Power Block Alley. So John Kurtz has invited us back to Power Block to finish up this truck that we're working on over here that you saw at the beginning of the video. We've got like 17 days to finish this truck. So we're going to go get to work on it a little bit, and then we'll get back to the road to SEMA.